In this video, we are going to discuss about how do we search for sources. Especially this will be useful to us as we are working on our research paper. I'm sure that all of you have been assigned a topic for your research project, which is the final assessment for this module, that is research and study methods. Let me share the screen for you. Searching for sources is a very important part of our research process. And we must be very sure about what are the sources we collect and how do we analyze the data before we could use it in our research work. In a previous document, I have shared with you some very important points with regard to data analysis. So in this video, we are going to look at how we are going to search for sources. The most important source of resources or books and articles is the library of our institution, that is India Bible College and Seminary. I'm sure that all of you have been familiarized by now about how to install the library app onto your mobile phone or even to access it from your laptop. We have more than 31,000 books in our library, and these books are available to all our students in the online M2 program. I'm sure that you have already been given an orientation on how to search for the books based on the topics that you do research on. One thing we must all understand is that the search option in the app may give us material that will be useful to us. But sometimes it also gives us books that may not be so useful to us. So it's very important that we learn how to type in the right keyword in the box of the search option. Some of the words that are there in the title of our research topic may be available in a book, but as a book title. But some of these options are not directly available as book titles. Some of the information that we are searching may be available inside a particular book as one of the chapters or maybe even a section. Suppose we are doing a research on parables in the ministry of Jesus. I'm sure you will find it very difficult to see and receive books with the title having the word parable. And so in such a situation, you need to broaden your search and look for books that talk about the Gospels, books that talk about the ministry of Jesus, maybe even books that talk about the New Testament. And as you get these books and go through the table of contents, you will have a fair idea that you will get some material related to parables. Along with the India Bible College and Seminary Library, you are most welcome to use other sources for your research. There are two very important libraries that are of great use and have a very wide and large collection of both books as well as articles. The first one is called the ATLA, ATLA. You can go to the ATLA website and there's a lot of material available for you. And this material can be accessed by paying a subscription fee. Another source for a large collection of materials, both books and articles, which will be useful for theological students is JSTOR, that is JSTOR. All the material available in JSTOR also can be accessed by paying a subscription fee. Now, these two are one or two of the main sources where you get a large collection of both books and articles by paying a fee. But there are other websites where you do not have to pay a fee and you could access the sources. Some examples are researchgate.net. Another one is academia.edu. And another one is archive.org. And I'm sure that as you access these websites and log in by signing up, there's a large quantity of material, both books and articles, that will be available to you. The most popular and free option to search for books and articles is Google. And I'm sure that all of you are familiar with Google search. I'm sure that you have been using Google to search for all kinds of information. But remember, when you are searching for information relating to theological research, it is very important that you know what are the keywords that you type to search for the material that you want. If you type the wrong keyword or just a general word, you may not get specific information. And so we need to be very clear and specific about the keywords that we use when we are searching for something through Google search. So I'm just going to show you very quickly some options that will help us to get documents that could be useful for our research. We know that Google has this option where we are able to type in what we need in our uh, search box, and that will help us to give material that could be useful for us. Let me show you some options. Suppose I want to get some material about Pentecostalism. Of course, when I type in Pentecostalism, I'm getting a lot of material. In my Google search, at first I get a AI overview. And as I scroll down, I get different sites telling me and giving me different information about Pentecostalism. But please understand that all websites may not give us the accurate data. We need to access websites and sources that are authentic, genuine, as well as credible. How do we know which are these sources? We can know these sources by finding out whether the website belongs to a government agency or maybe a university library, or even articles that belong to a particular journal. And these articles will have the journal name, the issue number, the volume number, and other details, biographical details given on the top left or the top right corner of the article. So this is the way we are able to know whether an article is genuine or not. Now, suppose I want to make my search more refined, and then I want to search about rabbinical literature. I type in rabbinical literature. Of course, when I type in the word rabbinical literature, I am getting a lot of sources. How do I make my keyword search more effective? In front of rabbinical literature, I type in scholarly articles on rabbinical literature. This will give me access to articles as well as books that are available in Google through the Google search that are free for me to use. Another way I can polish my search and make it more effective is to add the word PDF at the end of my search. So here I'm searching on rabbinical literature. I have typed scholarly articles on rabbinical literature PDF. And this will give me the information that I need to search with regard to rabbinical literature. As you can see, there are different results that I have got. Some of the results have the word PDF written on next to them. So this will give me PDFs, and these PDFs usually would be articles from journals where I can get the bibliographical information of that article by looking at the top left or the top right corner, and that would give me the name of the journal from which this article is taken, and the year, the date, the page number, as well as also the volume number and the issue number, and which month it has been published. So this is another way where I am able to access information from the internet to collect data for my research project. I hope this video has been useful to you. I hope you have a really effective and fruitful time of searching for documents as you do your research paper. God bless you.